What's up, YouTube? Demi here with a weird beer service. So this is for Gloom Shelter Astral Plate, which is one of the ones that came from Bestiary League. It has 3 white sockets on it, so we have to do something pretty weird here to maintain the 3 white sockets and also recolor the last 3 sockets. This guy wants 1 blue, 1 green, 1 red in the last 3. So he's providing me with the exalts for the jewelers and the fusings to re-manually 6-link it after we're done with this. So he's giving me the 1500 fusings plus 2x in jewelers, and I'll show you what we need to do to keep this. It's kind of the same as the Varici off-coloring method. It's really weird, because the 3 white sockets are the first 3 sockets, so you want to keep those. But in order to recolor them, I have to break the 6-link. Oh god, I don't want to mess this up. Yeah, so he wants a total of 3 green, 2 blue, 1 red on all of them, but he wants these to be 1 red, 1 green, 1 blue. So you go to, I'm really afraid of doing this. You go to 3 white, it keeps the 3 white sockets, right? And then we got a green, then we have to get a blue. So I need to make sure that I keep that white socket safe. It's just really weird the way you have to do this. And I'm paying a lot of jewelers for this, but that's okay. Ah, damn it. It needs to be a blue. And then I can just do the 6 socket for the last red. Like that. You serious? Those colors, though. I don't think that works. Actually, no, that would work. That would work. I think that works for him, because he wants, yeah, 3 green, 2 blue, 1 red. So he can do 3 green, 2 blue, 1 red. That works. This only works with Varici method, but the item breakdown, here, I'll do that real quick. It's T2 life, T1 Elder percent life, T1 hybrid life, and then perfect Elder crit, perfect cold res, and aspect of the cat. Good? Okay. Let's do the 6-link. Just like that. Back to that. That's terrifying to do. I could have lost the white sockets, like all sorts of weird shit going on there. Now I just need the mirror. Get confirmation real quick. And then we'll poof it. Such a pretty chest. And now it's 6 off colors, which is pretty cool. I'm waiting on confirmation. Yes, okay. 3, 2, 1, boop. There it is. I might have lost some money on the jewelers there since that took more than expected, but that's the first time I've had to do something like that, and I wasn't really prepared for it mentally. But there you go. That's mirror service number 62, 63, something like that. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll get this back in the thread. Pretty cool. Thank you so much, man. It's a pretty chest. What's up, YouTube? Demi here with a viewer crafting session. I've been doing a lot more of these lately, so if you have an item that you want me to craft on standard or in league, like I don't have masters in league right now, but I have all the level 8s in standard. If you want to do a meta crafting session and make a video with me, feel free to PM me, make sure you have all the currencies required, and we'll go ahead and get it done. It's just like a fun thing to do together. It saves me currency from having to do all the sessions of myself, and it gives you guys more content. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, these are Burn Pleases boots. I'm sorry, that was hard to say. And they are triple T1 legacy rolls, so they're T1, or they used to be T1 movement speed, now it's T2, but it's perfect legacy ES and perfect legacy flat. So he wants to get tier 1 intelligence plus tier 1 resists, or tier 2 resists. I need to store some of these. I'm just gonna drop these in here. But yeah, it's your craft, so your currency. Just keep that in mind. Like, I'm not gonna craft with my currency. I've done that before, and it was a terrible decision, and we got into a lot of trouble with it. So let me just organize this crap. We will be blocking fire resistances. He does not want fire res, but he will accept any resistance otherwise, like T1 fire, or sorry, T1 cold, T1 lightning, or T1 chaos, or T2 of any of those, and then he wants T1 in. T1 in is the priority though. So this is kind of the same style of boots that I have on my low life RF character. Actually, I think it's the exact same boots. Regen plus the int roll plus resist. So yeah, we're gonna block fire res. That's what the augments were for that I stored. And I will be linking him each time I slam. It's a really good start. He doesn't want T2, I don't think. That's if I hit T1 or if I hit T2 T1 immediately, that would be really funny. That was like, it's 5 intelligence separate. Like, it's such a good thing. I want to slam that again. If I hit T2, give it another slam. Alright. 2.5 life regen. I can try to null save it, get rid of the regen. It's up to him though. Sure? Okay. So I locked my prefixes. This is metacrafting. This is a null saving technique. You can't annul any of these. You can only annul int, regen, or that. So we're going to try to get rid of the regen. Fail miserably. Try again. Nope. And it's dead. Alright, back to where we started. So we're going to go back to blocking fire res. Slam. Bad lightning res. So this is going to take a while, but these boots I'm assuming are for personal use. It looks like he's playing low life RF. And I can totally understand the desire to craft your own gear. That's how I do all of my items. I would rather craft my own gear that's like near perfect than mirror somebody else's gear. It's just a personal preference. If you don't have the currency behind behind that desire to back it up, then I can understand not wanting to do that and just taking the guaranteed thing and getting your item mirrored from somebody else. But if you have the currency, it's a lot more satisfying to like craft the item yourself and be like, yeah, I made that from scratch. It's much more fun. And a lot of people keep asking why people come to me for this type of session, and like, why don't they just do it themselves? I mean, maybe they just don't want to. Maybe they just want to be in a video. Maybe they trust me with the item. They trust me more to do the metacrafting than themselves, or they just like don't have the leveled masters. Whatever it might be, I don't know. Either way, I appreciate being able to like have the opportunity to do this for people. Like, I love doing this on my own items, but I love doing it even more on other people's items because it's like I can give you my streamer RNG, which is pretty cool. It's just like a way to share with each other. And it's like I've actually had my hand in a lot of the #1 items that have been crafted over the years. Like the #1 imbued one in standard Bloodthirst owned by Vic. That base actually was like almost mine. It came through my hands. And I was like, when the guy showed it to me on stream, he linked me the item after like alt-reeling it. Hermione Dota, I believe is your Twitch name. I told him I couldn't afford to buy it. He offered it to me and I was like, there's no way. I can't afford to do that. That base doesn't exist currently. You need to take that to standard. And you need to sell it to somebody who can actually afford it. Ah, T1 into T2 cold, or shitty cold res. Let's try to save that. Going for the annul. But yeah, that base, he took it to standard, sold it to Vic. The Slick, and his Vic spent like 10,000 plus exalts finishing the thing into what is the current Bloodthirst wand. But it started as just a double T1 base. Alright, so same thing. Sorry, I need to focus. We locked the prefixes. I'm going to go for the annul. Please get rid of the cold res. Thank you. Got it. Very nice. I'm going to put fire res back on so we don't slam that. It went up by 3%. Oh god. Okay, let's try to save the annul again. Yeah, there's been a lot of items like that. Bloodwing Harbinger Bow is the same thing. I actually crafted on that base myself the #1 like shaped Harbinger Bow. RIP. I crafted on that base myself before the guy gave up. He ran out of currency and sold it to Zippo. So it's like that item has also passed through my hands at some point. And it was the exact same thing as this. It was a crafting session just like this. The video of it's on my YouTube channel. I can link it in the description of this. It's the same base. It was double T1 flaring, or sorry, it was merciless plus flaring, so physical plus flat fizz. And wait, what am I doing? Sorry, it's hard to tell stories and craft at the same time. I should probably stop. First time you've seen Chaos Res, damn. But yeah, Hermione ran out of currency and then sold the base to Zippo, and Zippo turned it into the beast that we now know as Bloodwing, the #1 Harbinger bow. T1 cold. T1 in. Ah, so close. I hit the right roll, wrong tier though. It's what, T3? Yeah. Alright. I don't know if he wants to null save res. I would assume so. Yeah, okay. Because you have to like try to get rid of the int and then save. Slam int again. Nope. Dead. The #1 Vol Regalia chest, which I don't even remember the name of it now. It used to be 1007 ES. Feel free to null save any T1, T2. Okay. That base was almost mine. But I don't even remember what his name was. Started with a W. Something with a W. I had to time him out in my Twitch chat for some reason because he broke a chat rule, and he got real pissed off and decided not to sell me the chest anymore. Sold it to somebody else, who turned it into the #1 ES chest eventually. And back then I couldn't afford to finish it anyway. I would keep that, man. T2, T2. I would stop there, personally. Okay. I can clean it up real quick. Alright, so we're going to lock the prefixes so we don't divine the prefixes. And then I just need to divine the suffixes till they're perfect. Shouldn't take too long. We just need to hit 50 and 45. This is actually a pretty painless craft, one off. It must be perfect. 50-42. Ah! My bad. My bad. I should have waited, I guess. It's okay. We'll get it back. There. Perfect. Much better. What resist do you want back on this thing? It's such a pretty pair of boots, Nemesis Road. You can craft the last res if you want. Probably go all attributes. Okay, I'll let you do that then. You can do that one. But yeah, pretty good craft. Hopefully, that was actually pretty fast, so hopefully it was entertaining enough in the short time it lasted. I didn't take that many X either. Very nice boots. What this? Triple T1 res diamond ring. Okay. What do I do with that? Alright, whatever. I'll keep it. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I have too many projects as is. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to do a session like this, as I said at the beginning, feel free to message me with your item and like what rolls you want on it. Make sure you have all the currency available, whatever. And we can do a metacrafting session. That's fine. I'll keep this. I don't need this, but it's okay. What else is there to say? Yeah, if you want to check out my merch, my Twitch stream, my Patreon, all that stuff's linked in the description below this video. I'd appreciate it if you checked it out. It does help support me in what I do as I do this full time. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and that'll be Demi out.